So so I can't remember, but I think Mill's always talking in Korean and then translates to English, right? So I like the way he does things, right? Because I'm like, okay, he says it first in Korean, then I'm trying to translate in my head to see if I understand what he said. Then he goes back and he says it, and I'm like, okay, I'm not wrong. I'm starting to like pick up the language, right? With KB, he'll speak in English and then go back to Korean, right? Which it hurts my brain. And then you have Nine who's bitching about them not speaking in both languages back and forth, right? It was Mill's birthday that day too. Nine spoke a lot of English, so it was like he always does that, so that always makes me happy. Cause at least he's trying. It may sound a little fucked up, but at least he's trying. You guys' songs are really like they're wearing like I'm watching this. I'm like they're wearing too many clothes for what they're known for. I was like fucking hell. I asked Dylan too. I'm like, who's your favorite? He said, I don't have a preference as long as they're hot men. I don't. I'm like, ah. They sound just like they're recording. I really like. See, he's like right there. She's record. Oh my god, you guys can't see this. Right, she's right there recording. Right, and he's like, tell her to come to the concert. Why are you recording? Like, why are you video calling? She could have been there. But there's situations where people can't show up, right? Okay, let me keep going through this. I gotta find my money shot so I can show you guys too. I liked all the talking bits. It was fun because these guys really like to talk. Oh, most of the fangirls are KB fangirls. I was like, oh, KB fangirls be showing up even though Rie fangirls weren't there. I think I want to change my bias. Like, I don't know if I like after like seeing them. I think I like Yujong more. I like whoever's got common sense, right? KB threw water at me, so I didn't want. Nine was yelling at people, so no. I didn't see Junji step up, so I don't know if I still like Junji. Mill's a really good idol. And what else happened? How many of them are there? There's 5 of them, 6 of them. Yeah, I think I like Yujong the most now because he had the most common sense. There was one part too where like Nine's instructing people how to dance. That was fun too. But I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving that to the pros. I ain't doing that. I'm here to witness. The VCR felt nice because it felt like being in a theater watching a movie. It was like watching a home video. Okay, solo stages. KB's was so good. I'm like, I'm not gonna get a good shot. Damn it. He's fun. He's a lot of fan service, but he's annoying too. He doesn't give off idol vibe. You guys want to see your boy Nine? That's my footage. Look at this. Yeah, it was close. You see how it looked? It looked like a... I feel like I'm in an amphitheater. This reminds me of high school, right? When I used to go watch my friends and stuff on the... They're on the stage with their band, and I'd be there, like, doing homework, sitting there. Like, I feel that vibe when I'm, like, here. Like, I feel like I've gone through this already. Oh, yeah. Other thing to the translator. Oh, my God. That man's voice was hot. Keep him. If you guys have a chance to keep that translator, keep him on you because he was hot. Like I've heard translations and I'm like, oh, you hear this translator? Like, oh, my ears just tuned into what's going on. Sorry, this is really weird. I'm recording a recording. Oh God, you had to be there. That was a good shot because all of them are in that frame. I could have already cut this video if I didn't have so many problems. Now I have to go back and watch the whole experience, the whole thing again to remember how I want to cut this. Yeah, the constant telling people to stand up wasn't okay. People don't like that's really rude. You like unless somebody wants to, don't force somebody to do something you don't want. You're gonna lose fans that way. What the fuck? He's like stand up and dance or relieving. I was like, that's so fucked up. I know you guys are joking, but it still comes off very bad. Oh yeah, when the girl passed him the sign. I'm glad he can read. We'll come back to signage just now, because I gotta talk about this with Stray Kids. Fucking hilarious. Oh, I appreciate KB here, because he's the only one not fully clothed. Right? So I didn't feel so out of place. Everybody's like wearing clothes, and I was like, what the fuck? Because their concept, like their like skin's exposed in half the music videos, right? That's a song. Remember, I told you dopamine. The energy went off here because I knew I had to record this. Dopamine, dopamine. Okay, what else is there? Yeah, I think out of all of them, I think Yoojung's the most like idol like. Soul Drift. They called it Toronto Drift. Because you could change to whatever city you're in. That was smart. The next album you guys drop better be hella good, okay? Yeah, see, look what I'm talking about. When I record the VCRs, it looks so like pirated that I'm like, I can't post this. One Two Seven had the best VCRs though, just saying. Like, I've seen a good couple of them, but theirs was the best. I would have watched those over and over. And then the ATEEZ one when they're about to start their songs. I still remember the one before Mats. Mats was good, right? Because you're doing the newscast. That one was really smart. Okay, I'm on the last clip because I didn't cut through this yet, right? That's when they're taking the picture at the end. They play Angel at the end and they have the headbands and cute. For me, it was a full circle moment because like I saw these guys live when I'm at like now, right? They used to be live at times like this, and I'd be watching, and now I get to see them in person, right, and hear everything. And now I'm talking back, right? Like it's cycling now, right? I could feel you guys staring at me when I was there too. I was like, "Yo, is there something on my face, or you guys? Do I just look really pretty? I don't know how you guys staring at me for." Yeah, you see, anyways, in those clips, you see how people are dressed, and you see how I went. Like, okay, I like the crowd. You guys, not so much. Okay. I feel like I'm going down memory lane. This is making me emotional. I don't want to go through this. Okay, that was only one of. That was back on March 29th. Okay. Then on May 28th, I went to go see Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens. And then I didn't know there's another band there called Beach Weather. And I'm like, oh, these guys are pretty good. You should go and check them out later. Um. Okay, that day when I went, I'm like wearing proper clothes now, right? Like I'm not exposing any skin. I'm wearing full sleeves, socks, shoes, everything, right? Pants. Fucking hate wearing pants, but anyways, it's really fucking cold that day, and I'm dressed from head to toe. Head to the so for where the venue was for here, the stage is here because I told you guys that like I already went to the beach, right? That was this day. Stage is here, and if you walk down the road, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. So I start here. I think I work half day, right? So I get there around like 12ish. I think I don't remember 1ish. It was like midday, right? So I get dropped off here, right? And concert doesn't start till like 7 or 8, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go do all these other things and then make my way back. So I drop off here, I start here, walk all the way down, take all my photos and things that I'm gonna show you now, make it all the way to this end, and then take my time and make my way back and go to the concert and then head home. So in between there, the beaches are in between there, right? So that's where I get those photos. So it's really cold that day, and I know I have to walk back and forth, so I'm like, that should keep me warm. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna talk about my photos that I took, the actual concert, and the people sitting next to me at the concert, okay? So let's go back. I'm going back in time now, back to May, end of May. Pierce the Veil concert. Oh my god, so I did so many things that day. Okay, first things first is the venue, right, where they're going to be performing. Then right next to it is Trillium Park. So I started my journey there, right? I don't know if I'm going to post half these photos, but I start there, right? And the reason why I go there is because there's a lot of iconic shots that get shoot there. That was a really fucking messed up sentence, but you understand what I'm saying, right? And I'm like, I'm trying to look for my money shot spot, right, to take this photo. I'm like, why can't I fucking find it? I tried my best though, I looked. Here, I'll show you one of them. I don't know if I'll post these. I'm just showing you what I might post, right? The towers in the back there. Right, so I'm at Trillium Park here. Then next to Trillium Park is Coronation Park, so I end up going there too. Right, like I got a lot of the photos are like naturey, right? So look at all the greenery. Right, so Trillium Park, Coronation Park. Then the yacht club's near there, so I had to get my boats and holes photo. But it was so ugly that day, and I was like, oh, what the hell? My phone rung when I was near there, right? And I'm like, I don't know if I have time to go to the tower. Good thing I didn't, because I ended up doing that later. Anyways, here's my boats and holes photo. Look. Every time I'm downtown, the sky is always like that. It's never nice and bright and blue, and I was like, what the fuck? Every time, every single freaking time. I can't get a nice shot at this damn city. Ah. Okay, so what did I just say? So, Trillium, Coronation, Yacht Club, then the Music Garden. So now I'm at the Music Garden, and this is where I'm messaging Smita, where I'm messaging Snack. So, um, I don't remember what we were talking about, but I think this was around the time when I was fighting with everyone, right? So she was the only one talking to me, because it was really awkward in the office, and I was like, thank God I'm gone. I'm like, they can talk on all the shit they want behind my back. um, yeah. So when I was talking to her, I was at the garden, and then I had like a couple minutes, so I'm like, I'm gonna send a few messages from here, like, cause like I'm messaging everybody back and forth, and then it starts to rain, so I'm like, I gotta take some cover underneath here. I have to message her too because yesterday, like, so when I first met her, I told you her nickname's Snack, right? So don't tell her I said that. She'll be so mad. When I met her, she always giving me something to eat, right? One of the things she gave me, like at the start, was these little squares, right? And they come in all kinds of flavors. And she said they're supposedly good for you and healthy, right? So, and she knows I like sweet things. So she gave me it, and she told me that's not her favorite flavor, but she can't find it, right? So then the other day now, right, it's been more than a year, right? Her favorite flavor is back in stock. So I bought 2 packs, and I sent it to Bri to go give to her, right? So hopefully she got it. And I forgot to message her to let her know. I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, I bought you presents, right? Enjoy, right? Because the other day she told me, oh, they're back, and then she gave me one to eat. So I bought her 2 packs to, she can't go hungry. She's gonna be so mad at me because like I treated last Friday as if it was a normal day, but I didn't let her know I wasn't gonna, you know. She's gonna be so mad. She's like, "What kind of like goodbye is that? What the fuck?" She's like, "After we've been through, I thought you trusted me," and I'm like, "I don't trust nobody." I don't know if I'll post this photo. Yeah, this is at the music garden now. It has this nice, like, I couldn't get a nice photo because it started to rain, but like they have like this nice like dome thing so people can go, like it's like the stage, right? So people on the stage and then people sit in the grass and then watch. But I couldn't get a nice photo. But anyways, my feet are falling asleep. Yeah, so we're at the music garden now, right? So if you're looking at it now, music garden's about halfway, I think. I could be wrong. A long time since I looked at the map, right? So stage and then gardens over here. Then I pass the wave deck. I was telling my friend, right? I was telling her, I was like, there's this really like, there's a staircase that descends into the water, right? And if like, I really want to take that shot, but I'm like, I don't know where this staircase is to take this photo because this is like this is my money shot, right? But I didn't say the location of that place, and I'm like, I can't remember where it is. But this is an opportunity where I could go take the photo, and I can't fucking find it. I was so mad. I was telling her that. So, um, when I passed by the wave deck, now I'm like, where are these stairs? Like, oh, it was annoying. They were talking about it on the news too about something. This is what it looks like. I don't know why they built this like this. I don't know. Then I passed by the book garden. Don't know why they call it that. Don't know why they call it that because I didn't see no books. Oh shit. Okay. And then I see the water taxi. I don't know if I'm gonna take it. Look at it. Because the island's nearby and you can go, but I'm scared to go there by myself because there's some crazy ass people out there. And then I told my friend too, I'm like, I kind of want to spoil myself and buy ice cream, but I'm like, I don't want to waste money, right? But I took a picture of the truck. It was cold that day. I'm like, I don't want to eat ice cream right now, but I'm like, whatever. Oh shit, I skipped a few, fuck. After the wave, or before the wave deck, where did I take this photo? So somewhere in between there, the Rogers Center's there, and across from the Rogers Center's H2O Park, right? H2O Park's the beach. So I end up getting my money shot here. Like, look at this photo. It looks so good. For sure, I'm going to post this one, but I'm like, I have to rearrange everything first. Anyways, yeah, H2O Park has the yellow umbrellas, right? Then when you make your way to Sugar Beach, the umbrellas there are pink. But it's not really a beach. And I don't like that area. That area is so fucked. If you actually go to the beach, they have like a foresty type section where like people like not trails but like people go to jog and bike and walk their pets, right? So like it's got like a nice like that kind of feel. So if I ever go down there, I'm probably not gonna even like look at the sand or the water. I want to go down in the foresty area, right? Anyways, this is the one I took at Sugar Beach. I don't think I'm gonna post this. Okay, so Sugar Beach is the furthest away from the stage, right? That's my last point here as I'm walking down. Right? On this side of the road. On the other side, there's like stores and cafes and all the other stuff on that side, right? So I'm like, in the tower and everything, right? So I'm like, when I'm coming back, because I barely have any time, because I'm snapping photos as I'm going and walking, it's about half an hour, right? So where I start, walk till down, and reach to Sugar Beach is about half an hour, right? And I take about at least 20 minutes or so each place to take photos and like, scope out my shots. So it's roughly like 4ish now when I'm here. And the concert, I think, doors always open at 5 or 6, and I was like, fuck, I have to go back. So as I'm coming back, I pass by this poutine place, right? Like they're selling the beaver tail place, right? They have all the beaver tails and everything, and I'm like, okay, I'm cold and I should probably eat something because I'm not gonna eat anything for the rest of the day. And I go and get food. And they sell ice cream and all kinds of other fun stuff. So here's because for me, remember I told you guys like Trev's tried every type of pie. For me, like I've tried every type of poutine, so I know what I like. So here's Beaver Tails poutine, which I didn't know was a thing. So there you go. I still like KFC's the best. And then Smokes, and then maybe this. McDonald's poutine isn't good. Wendy's and Harvey's poutine is like whatever. It depends on the taste. I think like Aaron and them would like that taste more, so they would rank that higher. But I don't like smoke taste, right? So I don't like it. So yeah, I had poutine. Then I make my way back to the venue, right? So Sugar Beach, then poutine and stuff around here. The ice cream truck somewhere around here. The Rogers Center's still on this side with the tower. Cafes there. I walk in. there's other stuff on that side. Right, and I just start walking back now because it's gonna be close to 5. I was like there a little bit after 5, and I was like, fuck. But anyways, I make it there. People selling merch, right? All the lines are going on. Then I get into the venue and I look for my seat, right? Because I'm like, oh god, I don't know where I'm sitting, and I gotta shoot my test shots and charge my phone a little bit and see what's going. Because right, I'm using my phone for at least half an hour here and like half an hour back, so at least an hour worth of my battery's gone. So I'm like, okay, from 5 to 6 before the show even starts at 7, I have enough time to charge up my phone. So now let's go back through the footage. I had to zoom in, right? And the problem is when I zoom in, there's no, like when I leave it zoomed out, I can shake a little bit, right? And you won't see anything in like any sudden movement in the footage. But as soon as you zoom all the way in, just a slight movement and everything goes blurry and shakes, right? It's really fucking annoying. So it's cold, right? So I'm like trying not to shiver, and I gotta hold this position for a good amount of time. So I get to the venue, find my seat, and then I meet Grandpa Steve. Find out Grandpa Steve's from Hamilton, right? So I'm sitting beside where my seat is. I'm sitting beside this father, his daughter, and his daughter's friend, and on the other side is this couple, right? So they come like way later, right? Because then people don't come on time for anything. So then Grandpa Steve's sitting right beside me, and we're just talking, right? And he's looking at me, and he's telling me his life story, which was very helpful to me as I was going through all this other shit, because I'm like, okay, I can get an understanding of certain things. My computer's gonna die, I gotta charge it. Yeah, so he starts telling me his life story, and it helps me because it applies to my life now, right? So reason why I call him grandpa is I think he told me his age, right? And I'm comparing it to grandpas in the office, so he's like slightly younger than grandpa, right? So I'm like, oh shit. He tells me he's from Hamilton. He's on his second marriage. The daughter that's there with him is from the second marriage. And it was really cute because I'm like, you're so old and she's so young and you still do things with her. I'm like, that's so